Hello and welcome to Nanaimo CineCentral presents Nanaimo Improv. I'm Gord, your host for today. We have an almost amazing crowd of people in the audience here willing to give everyone a good cheering on. And our first improver is Mike, who is just the worst because he rooted for Thanos in the Avengers. Hannah, she is in favor of the Empire in Star Wars. Lesley had dinner with Hannibal Lecter. And Jesse sided with Indiana Jones because Nazis are just not cool. All right, we are going to start with our very first game. I think we are going to have Mike and Lesley come up, and he is going to be doing with her New Choice. Now, New Choice, we're going to start a scene, and anytime I can interrupt with the phrase new choice, and you must immediately change whatever detail was just happening in the scene that you did. Now, we are going to need some suggestions from the audience. Audience, could you give me a location? Wizard's Den. Oh, I like a Wizard's Den. Okay. And something that they're doing in the Wizard's Den. Anybody? Which? They're dancing in a Wizard's Den. Dancing in a Wizard's Den. Lesley and Mike, let's start the scene.
Chandra, I have to ask you, do you think that the dancing potion is ready for production?
Merlin, I've been cooking it all morning in my big pot.
New choice.
It's not ready because I just haven't had the time. I've been cleaning the floor of all the straw.
You cannot say that you do not have time. We are in a wizard's tower. We can make the time. We can just make the time happen. We can do a time spell. Didn't you think we could do a time spell?
That's a great idea. Let's do a time spell. Yes.
Should we do the dancing time spell?
Yes, please.
Okay.
New choice.
Should we do the crying time spell?
Yes, because I do feel a little sad today.
Okay, we will do the crying time spell, and then we will make the dancing potion. Okay?
Very good. Okay.
All right.
New choice. New choice.
The tickling is not good for my wizard hands. Could we do that again?
Yes.
Can I?
New choice.
I think we should just stop this. I think we should just stop, and I think we should just. What's wrong with the potion? Is the potion is it too thin?
Do you know what? Why don't we just dance?
That's a great idea.
Yes.
Okay.
New choice.
I don't know the steps.
I never went to the dance class at Wizard School.
I didn't either.
Do we make up a new dance?
New choice.
What if we went on YouTube and we looked up some cool wizard dance moves?
Let's do that.
Okay. So we should just look straight ahead like this and just sort of type?
Yes, because we're wizards, we can just, bring up a laptop right in front
You
of
make
us.
a great point that I didn't consider.
New choice.
Wow, tell me more.
Don't you see the screen right? Oh, you're not wearing
I'm not wearing my
your
wizard
wizard
glasses.
goggles.
Thank you. I'm not wearing. Oh, yes.
Neither am I.
And look, there's a little dancing man on there.
Yes.
Just like the prompt said.
Yes, and let's watch his steps.
Yes, wow, okay. It's like.
And then up,
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm
Oh, I was trying to alternate with you.
I was trying to go with
New
you.
choice.
Well, let's go this way instead.
Yes, naturally. Yes, of course.
New choice.
What if we did back and forth like this? Yes.
New choice.
What if we did a lazy semicircle?
Oh,
New choice.
What if we just gave up? Is that the end?
That's the end. All right. right, we are going to get our other two improvers, Hannah and Jesse, and they are going to be doing one called Emotional Rollercoaster. So we are going to act out a scene, and periodically I'm going to throw a new emotion into the scene that you must immediately incorporate into what you're doing. Now, let's ask the audience. I would like you to give me an exotic location. Mars, that's pretty exotic. And what will they be doing on Mars? They're buying a... Apparently, we're gonna be buying a car on Mars. All right, guys, let's start the scene.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. Welcome to the Martian car lot.
I always knew there was Martians here. I always knew there was. And I knew you guys would have vehicles. So, yeah, what do you got? Show me what you got.
You look a little large for this one, but...
Yeah, I'm not gonna fit in that, but it's...
Anger.
Yeah, there's no way I'm fitting in that car. I need a bigger car, something that's gonna fit my legs.
Well, it was made for Martian terrain, sir.
Yeah, I'm clearly a lot bigger than a Martian. I don't see how you expect me... I need a person car. I need an above average height person car.
I'll need some time to find multiple...
Okay, well, go back down into
Love.
your little... I mean, I just have a bit of a temper, and sometimes I blow up. And it actually started with my father, who I cared for deeply, but he never showed me any love.
I wasn't expecting such emotion from a human.
Well, I'm getting some feelings here that are starting to well up, and I think
It's very...
I like this car. Let's just say I really like this car.
I think it might be very cute with you.
I think it's gonna look good. I think I mean, sure, my knees will be up around my...
Confusion.
I mean,
If you try it, what if you tried just here?
Okay,
Now you've
yeah.
got the space. Just try straddling.
I really like it, but I just don't know how I'm gonna get in it. It's like I can stand over it.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
easy.
No.
But if I want to get into it, how do I get into it?
You don't need, just use the controls.
Oh, I can just. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, it goes ahead, but then I have to kind of run and catch up, and that sort of defeats the whole purpose of it.
Uncontrolled sadness.
And I just want to find a car that works for me. It just seems like I just could never find a good car on Mars.
I don't know if you belong here.
I don't think you've ever even sold a car before, have you?
Only the Martians, but
Oh.
there's so few of us left.
Oh, no, because, well, we came and took
Lust.
over like we always do. We're always taking over everywhere we go. We like to take things over,
Yeah.
conquer, and breed with everyone, and get more of us all around.
I mean,
right?
I do like the power.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got a lot
Something
of
that the
Come to this
Martians don't
planet?
really have a lot of.
No, you don't. Made you all go underground.
Yeah.
But,
Smarminess.
you're a nice looking Martian. I mean, I like your getup here. I like the way you dress. I mean, it suits my outfit. I mean, we look good
I
together.
really think this car would help you, get along.
Get some more
better
Martians,
here.
maybe? Pick up
Yeah.
a few more Martians?
Yeah.
Just a Martian lady killer?
All right. Well, we have another game coming up here. Let's see, who do I think? Let's get the two gentlemen coming up. Let's get Mike and Jesse, and they are going to be doing a game called Yes and. Players are going to build a story by continuously agreeing with each other and adding new information. So I'd like to have from the audience something that they're doing. Digging holes. Oh, digging holes while building a house. Let's start the game.
Here's your shovel.
Thanks. Man, I love this shovel. It's so long.
Yeah, and it's the longest shovel because it's the best for digging. You don't have to bend your back or nothing. You just stand back and push it away.
Yeah, and I love how it's spring-loaded.
It does have that spring-loaded action on it, what makes it even quicker for digging holes. You can dig 3 holes in the time it would take an ordinary shovel to dig just one.
That is so crazy that it digs 3 holes in the time it would take 1 shovel to dig just 1. I love how the handle twists like this.
The handle does twist, and that's so that when you're dumping the shovel, you don't have to twist your arms. You can just twist the head of the shovel.
Wow, I really wish that I knew where I could get one of these shovels.
Yeah, well, I just gave you that
That's a
one,
good
but
point,
if
you
you
did.
wanted another one,
Yes.
you could go down to my store, actually, and buy one right there.
Really, you have a store? I never knew that you had a store. I hear that your grandfather used to own that store.
Yes, my grandfather did own the store, but when my grandfather passed away a few years ago,
I'm sorry to hear that.
he left the store to me. He decided to bypass my father because he's an alcoholic
Oh,
and gave the store right to me.
He gave the store right to you, just bypassing the alcoholism? Wow, that's really fascinating. My grandfather also owned a store. Maybe the competing store to your grandfather's store, actually. That's really interesting.
You mean to tell me your grandfather is Shovels McCoy?
Yeah, you telling me that your grandfather is Henry McCole?
Yeah, my grandfather is Henry McColl.
Well, that's very interesting. And here we are finding ourselves digging big holes for this house down here at Westwood Lake together. What circumstances this threw us into?
Maybe the world isn't as competitive as it was. Maybe we can put our minds together and become Shovel McCoy coal diggers and son and friends.
Well, let's get the 2 ladies to come on up, and they're going to do our last 2-person game, and this is called 2-Word Movie Edition. So they are going to act out a well-known movie, but you can only say 2 words at a time. So I'd like a particularly famous movie from the audience.
The Room.
You know what? Phantom of the Opera, 2-word edition. Let's go.
Big mask.
Woman performing?
Sings high.
Watching creepily.
Tunnels under.
Woman exploring?
Sees mask.
Runs away?
He follows.
She sees.
He sings.
She swoons.
Swirls cape.
Swoons more.
Cape over.
Singing again?
In harmony.
Together forever.
The end.
You know, I feel like I just watched the movie. Now we're on to our next couple games here for all 4 players. All 4 players, come on up here. 3-headed expert. So we're gonna need someone to interview. I think Mike, I'm gonna get you to be an interviewer. And the other 3 of you, I'd like you to all scooch together nice and close because you are going to be answering questions that your interviewer gives you about a topic that we are going to give you, but you have to say your answers 1 word and 1 person at a time. All right, so let's get a topic from the audience. Artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence, and our interviewer Mike is going to be asking our 3-headed expert. Let's go!
Hello, welcome back to AI Today. I'm here with our incredible expert, Mr.
Artificial.
Intelligence.
McCormick.
Man.
Artificial Intelligence McCormick Man is here to give us all of the inside scoop on what is the most current and sexy trends in AI technology. Here, Mr. AI McCormick, how are you doing today?
I.
Feel.
Wonderful.
Thank
you
Very.
much.
Thank you very much. I also feel very wonderful. Oh, sorry. I also feel quite wonderful as well. Listen, I have a question about AI technology. I'm not sure if you are able to quite answer it, but what's the sexiest kind of AI?
the
Sexiest
Kind
of
AI
is
the
kind
which
takes
close
up
and
off
then
it
does
very
naughty
things
under
the
covers
in
the
bedroom.
I would have assumed that was the case. So, please just sort of humor me then, because I've sort of wondered, like, so the kind of AI that is able to do this, like, how do you make such a thing?
first
you
Take
all
of
the
clothes
that
are
on
self
and
try
to
make
them
go
away.
then
you
Type
in
words
to
talk
to
your
computer.
Well then, that's actually... I never knew it was that easy to make, actually. That's really interesting. So I guess we're sort of running out of time here. So maybe just one sort of final question, like, who's your celebrity crush?
Daniel.
Who
is
Also
my
favorite
Harry
Potter
character.
Thank you so much.
Well, I would like to thank everybody here. We are now at the end of our show. First of which, I'd like to thank all of our amazing improvers here for their fantastic job today. Yeah, we have Mike, and we have Hannah, the amazing Lesley, and of course, Jesse. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and improving with us. I'd also like to thank our audience, our incredible studio team, and of course, our performers again here. And we will see you next time on CineCentral Presents Nanaimo. The CineCentral Presents Nanaimo Improv. Can we rename that? Now, announcing the closing credits, we're going to have our VIP, who is the vital improvisational participant, who is going to be Hannah. And she is going to have to read them while trying to sell this lobster.
This lobster is my best friend. He will solve all of your problems too. Today on CineCentral Presents, My Lobster Best Friend. We would like to thank the guy that brought us pizza because it's really delicious. That's my best friend, the lobster. We'd also like to thank our host, Gord. He gave me this lobster and my best friend. I'd also like to thank all of our performers here, including myself, for bringing you this lobster. Thank you.